Good morning, Mascuda. I'm glad you're excited. I don't really know what to expect from this game. I did watch a little bit of Lyric play it. I don't normally watch Lyric, but it was just him running around, you know? It's just him running around and like doing collectibles and shit in a town. It was like 7 hours ago or something. So, I didn't
Menu
realize.
reader. Off.
I didn't
Press
realize.
spacebar to toggle.
Oh my god! I didn't realize that it could that I could get access to it today. You got to buy the special edition to get the access 3 days early, so I did. Because it looked good. I watched him play it for like half an hour, 40 minutes. It looked like it was pretty good. Didn't look like broken, you know? It's a little hard to tell from such a short time, but I knew I wanted to play it, you know? And the only thing that was going to make it so I didn't want to play it was if it got bad reviews and if it looked really bad when people were playing it. And it got good reviews, and it looked good when I saw a couple of people play it, so I don't know how long I'll go tonight. I think that's the right way to do it. If I was a little better at making decisions, I might not play it. Also, I had some Steam Wallet money sitting around. I don't know what any of these options do. We're going to leave menu reader off because we don't need that. We're just going to reduce camera shake because I kind of get bugged by it. Not really because it makes me sick or anything, but I just think things tend to overdo it. We're going to leave toggle aim as a hold. Or we're going to leave aim as hold. Left and right analog sticks on the gamepad while aiming. I don't know if I should be playing this with a gamepad. I don't really know what it's made to be. The menu's a little gamepaddy. It's a little worrying to me that all of these settings are focused on the controller initially. Audio visualizer, icon transparency, minimap pathing. Let's go ahead and turn that off for now. I mean, there's not that big a difference here. I think we're just going to leave it as normal. Continuing. I do like a game that puts the accessibility options before everything else, though. Yeah, we read it. Link your Harry Potter fan club and WB Games account to customize your game and unlock exclusive rewards. I don't have that. These are the deluxe edition things that we unlocked. We got this cool mask, I guess. Dark Arts Garrison hat. I don't really know what the like Dark Arts side of the game is, but we are not a Dark Arts gamer. We're gonna be a good guy. An evaluation of your hardware has been completed and recommended graphical settings have been applied. Press right click to view change the applied settings. I don't think it's an MMORPG, no. I love that it set us to all highs by default. Let's see. Windowed full screen? I think that's what we want. Render resolution 67%. I don't love that. How come that's locked? How come I can't change that? Yeah, my PC's pretty good. It's, okay, there it goes. I like that better. It's definitely not... What does low latency do? I think low latency only matters if we get better than 144 FPS, which we're probably not going to. Field of view. Oh, what is this? What the heck does this slider mean? I don't understand how this is, what this is. So I put my PC spec on my bio. Gosh, I don't know. If I'm honest, it's been a long ass time since I looked at my bio. Probably not. I might have. I did. Yeah, actually they are in the bio. And the only thing that's changed... The only thing that's changed about it is my keyboard. Since I wrote the bio. I am using a different mouse, but it's the same type of mouse, I think. From when I wrote that. But it's all the same stuff, yeah. It's down there in the about section. I still have the RTX 2080 and the i7 9700K and the 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is like pretty good. It's not tip top of the line or anything. It's a couple years old now, but it's pretty good. I don't really understand what this means. Let's leave this at 0, and if it bugs me, we'll raise it up. I want to put a little faith. Oh my god, I'm never going to be able to get it to 0. I want to put a little faith in the game designers, you know? Please. Oh my god, I've never tried to, like... Shit. I was actually moving my mouse there so slowly that the game wasn't registering it as a move, so... My mouse is moving right now, I just can't even tell. Alright, we're plus 0.2. We can't do it. I give up. We're turning off motion blur, though, and depth of field, and chromatic aberration, and film grain. We don't like any of those things. We're going to leave the rest of this high, although I suspect that because I changed the render resolution, this is all going to be a little too high. And we're going to have to reduce probably the post-process quality, maybe. I don't know. Let's go play for a minute and see what it looks like. Sounds. Subtitles on by default's pretty good. I'm just unplugging my controller so that if it rumbles, I don't have to listen to it on the side of my computer. We don't need to look at all this yet. Alright, how do I continue? So hit escape. Hogwarts Legacy supports an autosave feature. Cool. Let's see. I really don't know what this is going to look like on this stream. I'm gonna try it with the mouse first. If it plays good, we'll swap to a gamepad. Or if it doesn't play good with the mouse. I'm not against using the gamepad, but I think I want a mouse in this one. I'm not really sure though. Alright, I think this is where I'd set it. How's that look on your screen, Mascuda? Mascuda. Does it like look okay? Darkness wise? It's so hard for me to tell if it's actually good because it looks good. This like looks exactly how I want to play it on both of my monitors, but on my television up top, it's a little dark. But I have my television set a little dark, you know? Alright, I think that's where I want it anyway, so it looks okay, it's perfect. The Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry is pleased to inform me, that we've been accepted to the school as a 5th year. We're a 5th year? The decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. That's a pretty good looking character. These are pretty good looking characters. You know what? I kind of like it. As default characters go, these are like fantastic for default characters in a character creator. Like when I think about what, like a lot of the defaults in like, gosh, I don't know, Cyberpunk when that came out, they were bad. You know, they didn't look good. But like, you could play through the whole game as any of these guys. I feel like, and it would look, you would not feel bad about them. Do I want to be a dude or a lady? Do you think it matters? The real question is, who do we think has cooler outfits to choose from? We're playing dress up with. Our options right now are like 1800s 3-piece suit, 1800s like long skirt, cool tie. I think we're going to be a girl. Nice shape. We gotta get rid of this scar. I'm not loving this scar off the rip. We gotta set ourselves up to be completely default, you know? Do we want glasses? I think that makes us look a little too much like Harry Potter. We're not trying to make Harry Potter here, you know? I think we're gonna go... I think we're gonna go red hair. Oh, that's like super colorful red. Hair kind of looks like you? That's awesome. My hair is not that good looking. That's like the hairstyle I'm trying to work my way towards, I guess. We're gonna go like... That's pretty good. Oh shit. We go lighter red. Let's go middle darkish red. Got so much darker when I just picked that style. Like the really curly, like African American black person hair makes it so much darker. It's kind of weird. I guess it looks more natural though. Our eyebrows don't match. One is it? It's a little more to the left. I think we got that one right now. I've only played a tiny amount of Black Desert. I basically only did the character customization in that. I don't really play MMOs very much. I don't like the bangs on this one. You do redheaded girl with like short hair. We just pin it up. What I did see in the game is that you can just get back to this character customization thing later on and change it all if you want to. We're gonna go with this messy long hair. I like this. We like freckles too. We're all about the freckles. We're gonna go medium frecklage. We're gonna skip the scarf for now. Pretty nice. I never got into WoW. WoW came out when I was... That came out 2004. I was a junior in high school. It was like, when WoW came out, I was like kind of really hyped for it. But I played RuneScape when I was in middle school, like old RuneScape. And I kind of learned in doing that I don't like playing MMOs that much, you know? I enjoy them. I enjoy like leveling characters. And I'm pretty okay with grinding. But like a lot of the other aspects of MMOs I'm just not that into. And then they wanted the $10 a month subscription and I was like, all right, I'm out. I didn't want to pay a subscription for the game, even though I think I would have liked it. But I'm glad I didn't get as into it as some of my friends. I have friends who got into WoW who like ruined their life over it, you know? Not that I haven't completely fucked my life up, but WoW would have made it worse probably. The graphics are even different in RuneScape now than when I played it. It's like significantly, I guess, better now than when I played it. So, all right. Do we want to change our skin color? Do we want to be a little lighter, like a little whiter? I guess. Let's do that. Should I have a cool scar? Do we put a scratch across our face? I think that might be the only way I would like to play it. Because on a private server, you can have settings where it like doubles the experience scan and all that, right?
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
A few cobwebs. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
I kind of don't like the way they pitch the voices up.
That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
There's something that sounds weird about
It was
this.
wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Like it plays double.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something.
Just the way they did the...
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to
The way they did the voice pitching. This one, the middle one, sounds great.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
This, the audio quietly drops, like... Audio quality drops a lot. I don't really understand that.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
I think playing on a private server is the better way to play WoW, if I'm honest. Not that I have that much experience with it. Alright. What's our first name and last name? Do we want to be Annie Oakley? What's, shit. I'm trying to remember the girl from Doctor Who's name. Jenna... Fuck, I don't know. Let's just do that. Gamaliel. Got it. I think we're just going to play normal. We're going into the witch's dormitory. Anything we want to change about this? I kind of like... Oh, we didn't choose our eyebrows. Can we get them bushier? I don't want a unibrow. Those are pretty bushy. I don't know what I want, man. Do we want to put glasses on him? She really looks like Harry Potter now, though. Alright. Which... Alright, we're in. We're in. I knew it was going to take me half an hour to get through this, too.
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Who's this guy?
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Our stream FPS is not so good. Game's running good, our stream FPS is really low. I'm gonna let it play out while the cutscenes and stuff are going. Once we get into the first playable section, we'll just see if the FPS evens out, and we'll mess around with some settings.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
Goblin
I
Rebellion.
have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock.
Keep it secret.
I cannot
Keep
open
it safe.
Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
What
I
glow?
don't see a glow.
Uh-oh, we're special.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do
Damn, I like that dude. He's done instantly. First cutscene.
the key! Give me your hand!
Mr. Osrig's dead. First cutscene. What the hell, man?
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Let's do it. We drink potions.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Dude, I love our
I'd find better,
shoes.
sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
I hope this is my default walk speed the entire game. I actually like this a lot. This is perfect. We've got a strut, you know? Oh shit, I said we were gonna look at the settings.
How far did that port key take us?
We're actually back down to like 30 FPS.
Travel.
Back up.
We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Alright, let's do this. Let's do that. That might help. Let's just see if that helps right now. Oh, shit. Tell me there's a walk button.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question.
C.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
I don't think we have full control of ourselves right now. I think we have to sprint.
Ancient magic!
Oh my gosh, we
Yes,
have mantles.
powerful magic
Sick.
wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Use your camera to select an active target. Okay.
That was a bit rougher than I expected. Your wand works
Fuck
improving
theme
with every
pots.
cast.
Thank you, sir.
Honestly, feels pretty good. I'm liking it off the start. I don't know how the rest of it's gonna be, but shoot these pots. It's pretty nice.
Up there.
I knew it. We gotta get that money.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
How are we getting across that, Professor?
Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Before we do anything else, I'm going to do this actually. This one. Field of view here is actually really low, I feel like. And we are going to drop... Let's drop that. And... this. And... I guess just that.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Well, I can definitely see that mural over there and that cool statue. The dot is your current objective. Press and hold V to toggle quest objective details. Professor Fig and I have traveled via portkey to a remote cliffside in the Scottish Highlands. We need to explore the mysterious ruins that we suspect the portkey was meant to lead us to. Let's check this first, since our objective is over there.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
What? That's a pretty bold conclusion to jump to, Professor Fig. If I'm honest, seems a little, presumptive, you know?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Alright, he's got some tarot cards with some runes on them. He's got a crystal ball. He's looking at the stars. Some cool stuff happening there. I don't know if we're supposed to get anything out of it, though.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Like the
Godric's
goblin dude.
heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
Yeah, this is some sussy shit.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
Oh my god, this is sick.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
That was pretty sick.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Our character's creeped out by that guy. Jenna's creeped out by that guy. Something about him seemed off.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what
Oh,
was that?
I didn't even notice
We were just
that.
wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
I saw a chest over there on the right.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
We're still dropping frames on the stream. I'm gonna try and do this really fast and go like, let's see. How do we do this? What's the right way to do this? See if that helps, maybe? Don't mind me. I was just gonna open that chest up that was over there and take money out of it. We're at a bank, right, though? That's what you do at banks.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Look at that
Revelio?
golden, red, and
Yes,
white
a
and
revealing
black
charm. No time like the present.
banner up
Let's
there.
see what
Is this
we're
a
missing,
Gryffindor
shall we?
fault?
Ready your wand and focus.
Steady your wand with the mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the path. Okay.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again. That's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Creepy.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That
More
glow
glow.
again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
This is sick so far.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
We're a little bit chosen one-y right now, but honestly, really cool so far. The wand lighting charm Lumos, which has automatically been added to your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in dark areas.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Dissecto! Levioso! Deposo!
Professor Fig's a badass.
Expulso! Confluo! Levioso! Deposo! Descendo! Expulso! Levioso! Deposo! Confringo! Confringo!
Potato!
Levioso!
I don't really know how far away these guys can swing, but like we're getting the prompt to hit Q when they're really far away. This is just our blocking prompt, I think. Our blocking tutorial.
Expulso! Confringo! Expulso!
That's pretty cool.
Lumos.
Stay close!
Yo, Professor Fig?
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelia. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I haven't... I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Shit. Okay, so they just teleport to us, basically. Hold Q during Protego to stun enemies with a Stupefy counterattack. Okay. We can do that. We're a stupefied god. Nobody ever stupefied a statue as good as us.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh my god, this is awesome. Dude, I hope Professor Fig's okay. He's our in at Hogwarts. No way they'd let us in if the professor who was supposed to be keeping an eye on us is dead when we get there.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Some little vial. This is a potion.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
in place?
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Percival Rackham
all that we can.
and Charles Rookwood.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
Damn, dude, George really
And you,
died
it seems,
in the first 20 minutes
are
of the
the key
game.
to understanding why. We were
10 minutes.
Than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
Damn, this game's really not fucking
I have no
around.
Patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
So far, we've met
I'm not giving you anything.
3 characters in this game who are on our side, and 2 of them are
Perhaps
dead.
your young friend here will be more helpful.
No way out.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
It took us right to Hogwarts, huh? This is a really good start. Our FPS just
We
tanked.
haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
I don't know why our FPS is getting so
Ready for
bad in
sorting
these
ceremony?
cutscenes. But like, our FPS in this one just in-game tanked down to 20. The stream's worse.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Why is it that so
Prepare yourself to
bad?
meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Like, our FPS is all over the place right now. I'm not really sure what the problem is. Is that Harry?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
True.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I don't know, dude.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Dude, I don't know. What house do I want to be?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
I don't know how much this matters. We're Slytherin, though.
belong in Slytherin.
It's got to just be this cutscene. Like, maybe we're actually rendering all the characters in the background right now. All these guys. And so it's tanking my FPS even when they're not on screen.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
What? You can't just cancel Quidditch, dude.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Yeah, this shit is...
Weasley, would you
We're
be
all
so
over the
kind as to
place.
show our new
All the
students
kids
their
left,
common
and the FPS is great. I think I was right. As soon as all the kids left the room, we're back up to 80 FPS, 70 FPS.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this
Thank you,
way.
Professor.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio. Lumos. I suppose some introductions are in order.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I wonder where they're from.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food.
Already knew that.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Can't imagine starting those from this. Already knew that. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Is this the evil guy?
Lumos.
Hey, how do you guys like Lumos? This is pretty cool, right?
Don't know why the common rooms all have secret ways of entering. Who wants to go into someone else's common room anyway? We were sorted for a reason.
It's no wonder Ravenclaws are so clever, though, isn't it? Having to solve things every time you want to go into the common room. Bit much, I think.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you.
Imelda's a backseater, dude.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Later, hater.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had
His
a
name is
memorable
Ominous.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Thanks. Let's go find her.
People I feel sorry for are the ones who don't receive any owls.
Revelia.
You've seen faces at the table.
You're brave though, aren't you? I've seen you in herbology. You're a conqueror with those mandrakes.
If anyone needs help...
Yeah, we gotta change something. Let's see. Let's go medium. Let's go... I want to keep high textures. We'll drop medium shadows and medium post-process and medium sky. Let me try and keep high material, high those things. Let's see if this helps.
I wrote 2 inches for bins yesterday while I was eating my lunch.
Revelio.
I never feel fit.
Obviously, Hogwarts is the
Lumos.
best wizarding school in the world. Everybody knows that. All know the best magic.
Well, our FPS right here is better.
I've never even cried. Even when my brother put a Grindylow on my bed. Possibly a bit.
My aunt says I should get
Revelio.
Level 3 lock. Okay. Interesting. Is that Percival Peckham right there? Percival Rackham?
I wonder what it was like in Hogsmeade before 1714. I'd imagine things were far less orderly.
The last time I was at Dog.
I like that we can just take food out of every little bowl with food in it.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide.
In a
It will
book.
help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Don't get the password then, is all I can say.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The Loch Ness Monster is a Kelpie, apparently. Guild Guide challenges are the only way to acquire XP. Really? Guild Guide tracks your current challenge progress. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts and we get some glasses. Okay, neat.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Alright, apparently we can't get away with this.
Lumos.
Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of these.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
The left side of the map is where students and professors live and include the house, common rooms, and the Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any way to like see where we need to go from these indicators of the map exactly, but that they are in this area is good enough, you know? Professor Weasley's unlock the Central Hall. Caps lock is target lock. Okay.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
That dreamboat.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Can't wait till I'm old enough.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors.
Is that us?
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes. all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
If Fig's not letting her in on it, I'm not letting her in on it,
What
dude.
Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor
He's our
Fig
homie. We're ride or die with
His
Fig,
must
and
have
if
been burning. Yes. You seem to have
and if
provided
he's
our
keeping it
princess
secret,
there
we're
with a
keeping it
solid
secret.
Foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Completing main quests will further the story. Unlock new features and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and/or level requirements. In these cases, you'll need to be the required level and/or have the required spell to activate the quests. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Field guide map shows Professor Hecat's class is in the lower section of the astronomy wing. Use the charmed compass in the field guide to help me find the way. Accio and Levioso.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay...
I keep clicking on accident.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Cool. Alright, so we hold V and it brings up that. We press V and it shows us the track.
Revelio.
Set of stone sirens encircling the fountain space.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
It's not the written exam.
Bottom right side of some staircase. Those. Oh, it's on my... It's fucking marked for me. Okay.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's Unctuous Unction. A potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Cool.
I want to play Quidditch professionally when I'm...
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
We're level 2 already. Is this page something special?
Revelio.
If those bouncing bulbs get big, they can be quite strong. I'd keep an don't get one that's too mature, or you'll be having to cast.
We don't really have any spells yet, so probably it's something and we just can't get it. Let's both go down.
I need to catch up on my letter writing. I'd like to send owls, but I have no one to write to.
So that guy plus a question mark is 21. What is it? It's like a Cthulhu. Is it just like where they're at on the board? Is that a 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that make sense? That would make 6, 10, and 1 for the 2. So we need this little otter thing. Walrus thing up on the top.
I don't think owls make very good pets.
Not an option.
I almost bought an owl.
Revelio.
I don't really see how we can know what this is worth. We know it's not worth 3, right? I don't know when we got the ability to right click, but we have not had this the entire time. I've been trying it pretty consistently, I feel like. Alright, so this one plus 11 is 21. Plus something else. But it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because that would make 6, 10. That would make this 1, which it's not. That's not an option, so maybe it's the other way. Maybe it goes backwards, or maybe these are all like, well, they can only be 5 because then you wouldn't be able to get more than 15, right? Maybe it's the other way around and this is 10. What's that make this? 8 makes 19, and then that would make spider 2. And that would make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we would need 10, so we need 11, so that can't be right. It can't be right. Is it like number of legs, number of limbs? Like this guy has five legs, whatever they are. This guy has like 9 little tendrils, which makes 14. Which means we would need something with 3. So maybe like that. Unicorn's 1. Probably. I don't know what this is. 4 maybe? Can we put the Hydra thing up top?
Why would anyone bother sending secret lovers?
We can. It's a good start. At least it's an option, you know? This thing is like 4, which makes 15, which means we want something with 6. Which nothing has. Alright. I'm not really sure. I feel a little bit like we brute force that, but we're gonna take it. Great Quidditch gloves. Defense 2. Defense, no upgrades applied. Trait slot level 1. Cool. Oh man. Ooh. Man, that's a lot of stuff. Cosmetic alterations applied to gear via the change appearance option in the gear menu. Okay. Appearance option in the gear menu. Oh. So we can wear the gloves but not wear the gloves. I think we're pretty much going to not change appearances on things. And we're going to allow ourselves to look as goofy as we would look. That's cool though. Good to know. Tools. Potions and magical paints that can be assigned to your tool wheel tab. Adversaries met during your adventures. Magical beasts found in the beast dens. I think we're spoiling ourselves a little bit, actually. we're gonna stop. Hogwarts Regalia. That's awesome. Let's go to Charms. Stream FPS is staying pretty good right now. If I'm honest, I haven't been paying super close attention to it. This fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has the likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Y, slain by the lively knight, in spite of himself.
Revelio.
Our FPS dropped hard there. Yo. Is this a person? Can't trust cats in Hogwarts, man. There's probably a human being inside there.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
My friends and I lose track of the time whenever we're at
A 142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Cute.
Revelio.
Young orphan wizard Ilias. Ilias. It's not really Ilias, it's Ilias. Ilias, who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and the dark wizard Raxidian by conjuring a mouse Patronus. Damn, dude, Raxidian's pretty beast looking.
Revelio.
That looks like something, you know?
Revelio. Lumos.
remember seeing windows like that anywhere here. Our FPS just tanked again too. There's gotta be something we can put down here.
Gets hung pride of place, and here's me in a stink. I should demand a rehanging.
Revelio. Lumos.
Look, guy doesn't want anything to do with me. Yeah, I don't see that window anywhere.
What are you up to now?
This is the first year my siblings and I are all at Hogwarts together.
Revelio.
Don't look like these windows either. They don't look like these windows, don't they? Is this the spot?
Revelio.
Oh, that's it right there. Where's the thing at?
Lumos.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio.
Reverend tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
There goes our FPS again. Damn, dude.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
We've heard about
Have you
Natty.
met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio! That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all
One
seem to
person
have the
cast it
basics down,
one
and
time.
It is an exceptionally lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll... Splendid! Stay focused. Very good. That's it!
Now what?
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this? Phew.
Stop.
Excellent.
Be sharp.
Can I do this?
Quite
Guess
impressive.
it doesn't really work if I don't do it.
There we go.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
We're a winner.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Damn, I don't even know how to do this. This is gonna be hard. Oh, we stopped so late. Is that going off? Fuck.
Not to worry.
Watch this.
Splendid!
Be sharp.
I think we're good. I think we can still win. She gave it to us, you know? Unless the box fucks us up.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind. Nicely done.
I did push her ball into the... I pushed her ball into the blue and it changed her score. Damn, dude. We fucked it.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Good game, though, you know? It's a fair game. Fair game. If we hadn't botched our first roll.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks.
You don't know
to
how I
become
took the
proficient
loss.
with Accio. Took
You don't know
weeks
how I
for
took
me
the
to
loss.
Get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be
Revelio.
precise. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Yep,
Expect
true.
to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for
Is
you.
that an Iron Maiden? Are you torturing people in here?
Revelio. Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
True.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan. Revelio.
We came from downstairs, right? Is there a chest right? It says it's up.
Owls, fascinating.
It's up.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black!
Dude, Peeves, that was pretty cool, actually. So this has to be 7, right? Because unicorn's got to be 1, surely. And we know this guy equals 6. Why is a spider 6? It's the number of letters in their name. So maybe a unicorn is actually 7. Nothing would be 1 though. I think I just don't understand this yet. I think we solved the first one without really understanding how it worked. And it's gotta reveal this secret to us at some point. Like, we could brute force it. Doesn't seem like this one might be the easiest one to brute force just because they're right here. Right? Probably not unicorn. If I think that's 3, which we do think that's 3 actually. Because that was the one on top before, and that one worked. But spider was 6, and that didn't make any sense to me. What was it? It was 21. Why did I think spider was 6? We called this one 5, maybe? What was it? It was 11 plus... Well, we called this one 4, so we called spider 6, but maybe this one's just 3. Or 2. Maybe this one's just 2. Spider's 8 still. The lizard's not an option. Alright. Squid plus unicorn plus 4 is 12. Oh wait, we gotta press this, right? Okay, so that's 2. This is 2. And so spider is 8. And that is 4. And the unicorn is 1.
Revelio.
Oh my god, goggles? Oh, those are grody. Those are awful looking, but we're gonna wear them. Nice.
Revelio.
Get detention if we had it out
Damn, whoever wrote this needs to work on their penmanship.
I sent an anonymous howler to Duncan Hobhouse last year because he kept leaving his dirty clothes all over the dormitory. You should have seen the look on his face.
Revelio. Revelio.
The Wizard Barnabas the Barmies. Foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts had he succeeded. Neat. Oh, that's the headmaster.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
My dear Satyavati, you'll be pleased to hear that I received word from my contacts at Cambridge who conceded that they had in fact been incorrect in their understanding of meteor showers. It seems that an Irish astronomer and a British astronomer both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer, all muggles mind you as far as I know, to propose calculating the position of the dust at Earth's orbit as means of connecting meteors to comets. Brilliant, really. One can only imagine what they might do with an enchanted telescope. Frustratingly, in my correspondence, I did feel that I had to continue using the pseudonym for my days as a gentleman scholar. Whilst I still find it rather exciting to have a secret identity, the reason irks me. I am so looking forward to our trip later this year to Yantar Mantar. Chanter Mantar. What an adventure we'll have. I miss you, dear sister, and do hope you are well. With love, Sukrita. Sukrita. Cool.
Revelio.
Seems like an astronomy thing. Not really anything I care about, but it's still kind of cool. Our FPS really does just eat shit sometimes, though.
Revelio. Lumos.
I mean, he's got to be above us, right? There's a telescope with an open window in front of it.
This game's the best one
Revelio.
ever. Can't catch thieves! Oh, boy, good student got scared.
Scared.
Lumos.
We let it do the upscale maybe and see how it looks for a little while. See how it runs. Maybe it just knows better than me. What's up, Owl? Akio Owl. Damn, dude. We like really kind of fucked him up. Sorry, bud. Kind of didn't expect that to do anything. Anybody want to talk in here? Our FPS is definitely still tanking in some of these spots. We're dropping all that down. We're leaving these the same.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Damn, I don't know. Like, the game FPS is not good, but it's fine in some of these spots, and the stream FPS tanks. And in some of these spots, the game FPS tanks. Really not sure how to fix either of these things. Either of these problems. Let's just see how this goes for a little while. I think this wouldn't be an issue while we're inside Hogwarts anyway, you know? It's so hard to tell if it's actually affecting things.
How much longer do you think Black will be headmaster?
It seems good though.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Professor Fig's class, dude.
Revelio.
As if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student in Hogwarts, a 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before the term begins. I've assigned the task to you. Fair enough.
Revelio.
I lose in frames sometimes. Maybe we do want both. Maybe we just need both. I mean, this doesn't look that bad. I don't hate it. I don't love upscaling normally. But if it saves the stream FPS and if it saves my game FPS, we'll do it, you know? The little, like, stutters we're having, they're not really stutters, but they're like FPS drops. Can't stand them. I wonder if there will be like a day 1 patch.
Revelio.
It doesn't look bad over there with the draw distance down.
Revelio.
What are you guys all doing? Just hanging out? None of these people got places to be? We can do that shit from so far away. This kid's got a cloud hanging over him. What's going on with you?
Lumos.
Somebody did it to him.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I think this guy won't open if he sees us. We're gonna get some sort of like invisibility spell or something.
Revelio.
Get stealth attacks off. That's pretty cool. Hmm.
I bet all the answers. Revelio. Off on another adventure, are we?
Our FPS just tanked here too. We're like loading the bridge over there. Really don't like it. Like we watched all those people load in on that bridge.
Slytherins almost always use the door to the right of the edifice.
Revelio. All of my siblings have gone on to work.
As if we couldn't just climb this gate.
Revelio.
Alright. Last thing will change and then we'll stop messing around with it. Clearly, the amount of people in the world is fucking us up too. Based on the demonstration on that bridge. There's a few too many people around.
Revelio.
So like all the way up top? How do we get up there? Yo, am I late for dinner? Alright, let's go do the defense against the dark arts, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the glasses.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise,
1878.
age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A cutscene FPS is definitely improved.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Not here though. Oof. That just tanked it.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Potato. Stupid dog.
I do enjoy light duels.
You're good.
How perceptive.
If only all of my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
$1878. I thought we were like early 1800s, but well, apparently we're like late 1800s.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
I could take her. Required level 2, so if you hadn't spent any time like walking around and just fucking around, they make you. That's interesting.
What are you up to now?
That's cute. How you guys doing? Enjoying the tea?
My exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a tea. In trouble, are we? Been up to no good?
We dropped a little bit there. Dropped a lot there.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I don't really know. I don't really know why we're losing so many. But
What about the
That's
room,
okay.
Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless,
I don't know what
you
that
must
means.
continue to build upon what you've learned.
That's
In
a
that regard,
turn
I've
of
asked
phrase
your
that I have no
professors to
idea
help
what
hasten
either
your
of those
progress
words.
with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll
He knows
keep
the
you
area.
well
That's why we
clear
chose
of
him.
any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Natsai's from Uganda.
A
She doesn't know
rather
shit about Hogsmeade.
unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Actually, instead of doing that, we're gonna leave. The Mending Charm Reparo. Sleek dueling gloves. We can't even use them yet. They're too good. What are they locked behind? Level 5, I guess? That's what the symbol in the middle is. Well, sir. For real though, I'm quitting. We got the Owl Post unlocked at some point here too. Maybe that's what the new quest is and we just haven't done it yet. Anyway, good night. I'll probably come back on in the morning and play more. Probably won't be too long a break from it. Farewell.